We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Texas Rangers. Who's going to win the battle between these two? We'll see next. Kyle Gibson gets the starting assignment for the Rangers in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last three starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
A ball and a strike. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. Very mild temperatures as we begin tonight. 58 degrees here at first pitch. Lined hard toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Batting second, the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
First delivery to him on the way. Gibson offers up perhaps one of the nastiest sliders around, and it won't be uncommon to see a lot of off-balance swings against it, and it'll be easy to see why once you see it come out of his hand. He's got a huge break on it. Mondesi aboard here at first with nobody out. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Boy, that's a nasty breaking ball right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the corner. As they say, that's a Hall of Fame pitch.
3-1 to him now. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. The 3-1. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's first and second with nobody out.
Batting third,
Giancarlo Stanton now.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone.
Hey, two options if you're standing on the bump right now. Have to find a way to punch this guy's ticket or roll a double play.
Behind 0-2 now. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for round number 1. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. As a look, now the pitch. Starts him out with a changeup off the plate for ball 1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Right, and this is off the second base bag. Fielded cleanly, a play at the plate, and they won't get an out here, but the trade-off will be that by hitting the bag, it may very well have prevented a run from scoring.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Career against Kyle Gibson, he's really struggled 0 for 10. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count. Not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Line drive to left. Catch is made. Here comes the runner from third. The relay throw, and the tag's there. He's out at third base. It's a double play, and just like that, the inning is over. Yankees forced to settle for. Coming to the plate now, Elvis Andrus. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes now to Andrus. Out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. Cervelli recovers, And he makes the throw to first. Andres is retired, and there's one away.
The center fielder.
Striding into the box, Luis Basabe. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And he gets ahead 0-1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they'll look to make it 3 straight here as they come in on the heels of 2 straight wins.
Yeah, Matty, everyone always looks at the schedule, and these cross-country trips can be a bear. I always looked at him with a smile on my face. 5 hours into playing with the boys, playing some cards, really coming together. I feel like that's where the chemistry of the team really starts to take shape on those long cross-country trips. Let's see how this team plays today.
And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Luis Basabe becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Willie.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Calhoun stands 5 feet 8 inches tall, bats left, throws right. He was a 4th-round selection back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Hey, this middle-round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. They trail this one 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, DJ LeMahieu. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. The 1-2 pitch. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Clint Frazier is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting it.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and it brings Estevan Florial in at the plate. Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. In there, and it's 0-2 now.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Grounded back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 1-0 the count. Throw over to the bag, and he's back standing. Counts even at 1-1 to Cervelli.
1-1.
Grounder down the line at third. Scooped up. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. Stepping up to the plate, Joey Gallo. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
The left fielder.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. Digging in now, Ronald Guzman. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. 2-0 now. 1 out, nobody on. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Severino, a 27-year-old. He's a veteran of 7 years at the major league level. Fastball is looked at for strike 2. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
The 2-2 one more time. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
And there's out number 2. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat will be Tucker Barnhart. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Yankees lead this 1-0 here in inning number 2. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Stanton, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. He'll get it into second. And he is safe at second base as he legs out a double.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under it just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
No balls and 1 strike. Comes set, the 0-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And this gets right through him, and that may be a run. The throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
To the plate now, Sherton Apostle. As he'll take a look at his strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. On the ground to second for Torres. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over.
We're back now at Globe Life Field, home of the Rangers, who have benefited from some solid pitching all season long. Entering the day, they rank in the upper echelon of several pitching categories, and that doesn't go unnoticed around the clubhouse. One of the position players told me, our pitching staff has a calming influence on the entire team. We know they're going to keep us in games, and flat out, they just get the job done, and that helps everyone play more relaxed and confident. It appears this group of pitchers is a real cornerstone of this ball club, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Big swing, but he just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. The windup and the 0-1.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes, so it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the 3rd. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. He, of course, the most valuable player in last summer's All-Star game. And that is down as that could be 2 bases. Stanton on his way up to second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Now batting.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 offering. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Andrus has it. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is bottom of the third now, and set to go is the second baseman, Nick Solak. Hit down the third baseline. LeMahieu with a great stop. Touché, sir.
Great reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
So one gone in the inning now, and here's the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Here it comes now to Andrus.
Nope, that's down.
1 out, nobody on. A bouncer up the middle. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
To the Rangers.
Standing in, Luis Basabe, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike three, and that will retire. Now at the plate, Torres. He took home the Silver Slugger Award in the American League a year ago. Here's a high pop-up. Guzman has it, and it's a quick out, number one. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Like to see him be looking to the opposite field with this next swing. Pitcher's trying to work you away.
3-0 now. Three and one.
I got 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike.
And a sinker too far in here. He lost him on ball 4. Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. He flew out in his last at-bat.
The left fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. From the stretch.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here's the 0-2. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Up next for the Yankees.
And that'll bring in Esteban Florial. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And a ball 1-0.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
2-0 now. Comes set. Now the pitch. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike. And, oh, he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Three and two to the Yankees center fielder.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the Yanks leave one. On to the bottom of the 4th, tied 1-1.
The designated hitter.
Ripped down the line. This is foul for the first strike. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
He's racking up a fair amount of strikeouts now out there. That's 6 to this point. So he's got good stuff, and he's fooling a lot of these hitters.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Here it comes. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
Payoff pitch one more time. There's ball 4. So a runner on first with 1 out now, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Ronald Guzman. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball here. 0-1. Line drive to left. In there, a base hit.
The batter, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart. And he puts it on the ground to second. One there, on to Voit, an inning-ending double play. So no runs on a hit here. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. He said it's tough to be successful when you can't find ways to get guys home. And while that's frustrating for everyone down here, he said sometimes you just have to move on. Move on to getting the job done next time. He also said they may try to focus on manufacturing more opportunities in traditional ways as opposed to sitting back and swinging, hoping that someone will come through with a big hit.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
In there, and it's full 3-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
Now with the bases empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
That one's in there, 3-1. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball 4. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and set to stand in the ultra-dangerous Giancarlo Stanton. Has a look, now the pitch.
That's the ball. Count 1-0.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
The 2-0 on the way.
That's ball 3.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Ready once again, Luke Voigt. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. The throw pulls the first baseman off the bag. Now everybody's going to be safe.
And as a former pitcher, I can tell you, nothing is more painful than having to get extra outs in an inning. That should have been out number 3 there. Instead, he has to refocus and get back to work.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, he needed to get ahead, and he does with the fastball. It's 0-1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
Count now a ball and a strike. One and one. Here it is. 2 balls and a strike.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1 down the third baseline. He set the 2-2, and he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. So next to the plate for Texas, Sherton Apostle. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pulled the fastball down a little too much there. That's ball 1. Little chopper back to the mound. Mondesi brings it in. Throw not nearly in time, so despite the great effort, that'll go into the books as an infield single.
Second baseman.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Nick Solak. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A ball and no strikes. Solak is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. fouled off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one in. And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. It was a walk in his last trip. In there, and it's 0-1. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1.
That's 1 and 2.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him. Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
And this is pulled hard but foul. Hope they brought their gloves for that one out there. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And he'll squeeze this one for the second out. 2 away now in the Yankees' 6th. And it brings Estevan Florial in at the plate. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. And he misses there. 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Liner towards second. And this will get over his glove as he couldn't quite get up all the way. It's a base hit.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
So now to the plate, Francisco Cervelli. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set with the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1. That's ball 2.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, but this will land untouched. The 2-2 one more time. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Ranger skipper is up off his seat in the dugout now to make the walk to the mound. And a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
A ball and a strike now. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Now, 2-1.
ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. The throw pulls him off the bag.
You know, D-Row, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
1 ball, 1 strike to count.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Hard hit ball towards the hole. Beautiful diving stop. Wow. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Elvis Andrus. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Here it comes now to Andrus. There's a fastball right down Broadway, taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. LeMahieu is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Luis Basabe. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Swing and a ball hit toward the shortstop, Mondesi. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. So 2 away for the Rangers here in the 6th. And into bat next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. A ball and no strikes.
Ball.
2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Now a hard liner. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Cervelli corrals it, and that ends the inning. Ranger. Now batting, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. That's 1-0.
Hey, this one's tied late in the game. As a pitcher right now, you just can't lay a cookie in there. 1-0.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Luke Voigt. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. No balls and 1 strike. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Pitch in the dirt, and that gets away. And a very big mistake, as that'll move the possible go-ahead run into scoring position. The 1-2. Now Voit with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Looking up is the left fielder. And as Yankees fans hear on television quite frequently, see ya! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it gives the Yankees a 3-1 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Loud noises right here, fellas. Hey, he's going to have to mix it up a little bit more because they are on his stuff.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Guzman is there, 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. He's set, and the pitch.
Outside, that's the ball.
3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Popped him up. Solak over to his left. 2 gone. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tries to catch him napping, but he missed the bunt attempt. Strike 1. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. 3 runs, 8 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Swing and a liner. And Andrus will not be able to get there. It's a base hit.
Hey, Dero, not a bad night. 3 singles, but hey, you'll take 3 for 4 every day of the week.
Yeah, in today's day and age, Dan, where everything's a homer, a walk, or a strikeout, it's refreshing to see this guy throw out 3 base hits.
Gary Sanchez will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That one looked like it could easily have gone the other way. There's a big difference between 0-2 and 1-1, but now this next pitch probably becomes the biggest of the at-bat.
A ball and 2 strikes now. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
2 strikes.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Fouled away.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 3-2 one more time. And he lays off. Ball 4. So he comes right off the bench and works the walk. Usually easier said than done.
Next for the Yankees.
Digging in once again, Adalberto Mondesi, 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
This one's down to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Yankees. Gary Sanchez will remain in the game in the number 9 spot and take over at catcher. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top notch. This guy's a horse.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And Boyd will take this one over to the bag.
leading off for the Yankees, the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Here comes the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in. That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Giancarlo Stanton is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. 2 balls and no strikes, the count to Stanton.
If you're in the box right now, you got to wait him out. He obviously does not want to come see you with a fastball. He's been nibbling this whole at bat and just missed with that backdoor breaking ball.
3-0 to him now. The pitch. 3-1.
Hey, pretty aggressive pitch right there up in the zone. Surprised he didn't offer at it.
And he takes ball 4 again, and they clearly just don't want any part of him in this one.
Now
stepping into the box, Luke Voigt. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First pitch on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Count even now at 1-1. This is line to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now batting.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. Has a look, now the pitch. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. At the plate, Hunter Cole. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a line drive, but just foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2.
1 strike.
Ball even at 2-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Sherton Apostle stands in as he looks at a called strike. Missed low and inside with it, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And a big swing and a miss here, 2 strikes.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Full count now. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, are you even concerned about that? You've been pitching out of the wind-up ball game, and now you have to go to the stretch.
It can be a concern sometimes, Dubro, but you try to, in between starts, to make sure that you throw enough pitches out of the stretch, and he's been out of the windup most of the game, so we'll see how he reacts here after this base hit.
Now pitching for
Here comes the Yankee skipper on his way to the mound, and he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
To 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. But this is hauled in by the second baseman.
the batter, number 1. Shortstop, Elvis. Andrew.
From from the belt. Kicks and deals.
Oh, that's low.
Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the 1-1 pitch is a sharp slider taken low for a ball. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And another foul ball. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. Here's another 2-2. And he popped him up. Stanton coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Yoni Hernandez will come on now and pinch run here. At the plate, Luis Basabe. Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is.
Ball, active count.
Green, a right-hander standing 6'3". He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he takes ball 4. So now at least they're set up for the force at any base here with 2 away.
The ball. The designated hitter, Willie Calhoun. Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
53, Zach Listen.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes set, the 0-1.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only...
And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. 2 runs are in. Now 3 runs are in.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D-Row. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
0 for 2 for him to this point. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with 1 in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. And right into the shift. Mondesi picks it up, and the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So it's 4 runs on just 3 base hits. No error. Jose Leclerc comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Scott Spindler has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new 3rd baseman. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Leclerc, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Basabe is there, 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in, Clint Frazier, 0 for 4 with a strikeout. Mike Ford will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And he's looking to get it going, off to a bit of a slow start this year. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
The 0-1 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
You have to find a way in this situation.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over. And this evening's contest comes to a close. 5-3 the final. The Rangers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Brock Burke gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Jose Leclerc